What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kevin, and today I'm going to give you guys an update about my recovery of my Parsonage Turner syndrome. I've made a couple of videos before explaining what Parsonage Turner syndrome is, and I know that there isn't that much information available on this condition on the internet, and the information that is available on the internet is pretty vague. So I wanted to give you guys updates. And in the beginning, I wanted to do regular updates, but I didn't really see the point of doing that anymore after a couple of videos. Why? Because recovery is very, very slow. It's been about 9 months now that I've had this condition. If you want to know what my symptoms were, you can go back to the first, second, and third video about it. But just to give you guys an update, well, it's been 9 months right now, and my strength has been coming back. There have been progressions in my strength gain again in my weak arm, but I'm not going to lie, it's very, very slow. So it's been 9 months, and I remember when I just had the condition that I'm just going to give you guys the example of the chest press, that I could only perform about 6 repetitions with 10 kilos. And with my good arm, I used to be a very strong bench presser for my body weight. I can perform 75.5 kilos for 8 reps. So that was, I've lost about 90% of my strength at the start of this condition. And I've been working out, but I haven't been really able to compare my strength in one arm versus the other, because the gyms have been closed and the type of workouts that I've been doing have been mostly bodyweight workouts. So when I, for example, perform push-ups or pull-ups, I'm able to do that. Why? Because I have a lot of strength in my left arm, and my right arm is just aiding my left arm at the most possible strength that it can generate. So it has been, I haven't been able to view concrete numbers, but I have been able to go to the gym yesterday for the first time in a long time, because of the coronavirus, the gyms have been closed. So yesterday was my first workout session, and my strength has actually gone up a little bit in my left arm. So I could perform 60 kilos for 8 repetitions. And with my affected arm, I could perform 32.5 kilos for 8 repetitions. So I've definitely been making strength gains, and strength has been regenerating, but it's very, very, very slow, and it's only about half of what I have in my strong arm. And prior to the injury, when I performed a chest press or a bench press, my strength in both arms were pretty much equal. So another example that I can give you guys is the one arm dumbbell overhead press, the standing variation. Like I said, I haven't been working out with weights, but more in a body weight fashion, and doing what I can do with my limitation. Overhead presses were not a part of that workout, so my left arm has also been detrained a little bit in the sense of the motor pattern of the overhead press. So I was able to perform 8 repetitions in a clean way with 26 kilos, and for my affected arm I was able to use 22 kilos for 8 reps as well. So I remember when I was first having this condition, I could only perform an overhead press with about 6 to 8 kilos, if I remember correctly. So I've definitely been regenerating strength. Strength is coming back, but it's going at an incredibly slow pace. And from what I have seen from and read on the internet from other people, it will take about 2 to 3 years for most people to have a full recovery of their strength prior to the injury. Now, I don't know if this applies to weightlifters and to people who perform strength workouts, or if they are just talking about normal sedentary people who don't really compare their strength levels, but are mostly talking about functional levels. Because functionally, even though my strength hasn't been back entirely, functionally I can do pretty much everything, and I'm very thankful for that. That I'm not, that I'm not disabled or something. You know, even though this condition sucks, it could be worse. And yeah, because of the lack of strength, because my strength hasn't been fully recovered yet, my chest on my affected side is still significantly smaller than my left pectoral that hasn't been affected. Like I said in the first few videos, surprisingly, my bicep strength hasn't been diminished. So my biceps hasn't really been affected, but my tricep strength definitely has. And just like my right pectoral is smaller than my left one, my triceps is also significantly smaller than my good arm. So that's just because of a lack of strength. And I think what you guys have to take from this video is that there's really nothing much that you guys can do about Parsonage Turner syndrome. The only thing that you have to do is sit out and wait out the horrible acute phase that lasts for about 2 weeks. Well, at least in my case, I've read that for most people, the acute phase will last somewhere between 1 and 4 weeks, and an average is about 2 weeks, just like it was in my case. You will experience horrible pain. I'm not the only one that has experienced that. It just sucks, but you have to push through it. It will be one of the most horrible experiences in your life. And once that the pain is gone, you will notice a strength loss, a loss of strength in the affected side. And once that has happened and the pain is gone, you just have to wait it out, guys. Just like I did. And what I did was, so I didn't want to have a victim mentality. So I forced myself to work out in a way that was possible for me. So like I said, I was pretty strong for my body weight in a relative way, because I've been lifting weights for years, and I've been doing powerlifting as well. So I have been focusing on strength. So for me, for example, I performed weighted push-ups with 20 kilos on my back, even though that my right side, excuse me, could only handle about 10 kilos. But that's just because my left side, I mixed the two a lot, because my unaffected side is still as strong as it was before. So I've been able to maintain my upper body pushing strength and pulling strength because of doing weighted push-ups and weighted pull-ups in my unaffected side. And I've been able to increase the weight steadily over the last couple of months. Why? Because my right side, my affected side, has been recovering. But even though it's slow, I've been seeing results. For example, I've been doing a lot of ring pull-ups, and in the beginning I could only use 10 kilos for about 7 repetitions, and my last workout I have performed 40 kilos for 5 repetitions. So a weighted backpack with 40 kilo of stones and plates in there, and I've performed 5 clean repetitions doing the exercise. Weighted push-up at this moment, I remember starting with 10 kilos for 10 reps. then 20 kilos for about 6 reps, and then steadily I've been progressing on between 5 to 8 reps, and I can now do 41 kilos in a backpack for 5 clean reps. So I have been maintaining my upper body strength in my left unaffected side, and yeah, the recovery phase of my affected sides has been allowing me to add more weight to my workouts. So even though those are pretty good numbers, it will be much better once my arm has completely healed. So yeah, like I said, just have to push through it, and once the pain is gone, be thankful, and you just have to wait it out. And if I can give you guys a couple of tips, I don't have to have the proof to back this up, but I do firmly believe that eating a healthy diet full of nutrients and that is mostly hormone friendly, it's something that I do. It is called it's called the Thermo Diet by Christopher Walker. I love his work and support his work. It's about testosterone optimization, and like I said, I do think that eating properly and giving your body enough nutrients will aid in your recovery. And the second tip I can give you guys is to keep working out, even though your workouts will suck and you can't do what you did before. You can't do bench presses, you can't do squats with a barbell on your back or barbell exercises. Why? Because you have a strength imbalance. I do advise you guys to work out, because I think that it will give you, of course you don't have to force yourself, you don't have to do stupid stuff and take weights that you can't handle with your affected side. Obviously, there's no point in injuring yourself. But what I do believe is that by staying in movement, staying busy, giving your body that stimulation, to stay strong, that it might speed up your recovery and give a sort of signal that your body has to be strong and that it needs to recover. And the third tip I can give you is try to sleep a lot, because sleep aids recovery, and I think that is one of the most crucial aspects. Sleep enough. I am a security guard for my day job, so I work in a very hectic time schedule, with night shifts, with early shifts, with late shifts. I mostly work 12 hours a day from 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening, and honestly, I'm not a morning person. So sometimes I just don't sleep enough. But on the days that I'm free, I don't have to work, I definitely sleep in, and I feel way better on those days. And I do firmly believe that you have to make sleep a priority if you want to see a speedy recovery. Now, like I said, guys, I don't have a definite proof to back this up. I don't have a scientific study to back this up, but it seems like common sense and just logic. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It definitely sucks, because I love working out, I love being strong, I love being able to do things that a lot of people can't do, like muscle ups, weighted muscle ups, one arm push-ups. Well, I can still do that with my unaffected sides. I almost mastered one arm pull-ups. So yeah, it definitely sucks when you've reached a certain level and then you have to take a step back. But hey, that's life, and I just don't want to have a victim mindset. I don't want to, and I advise you guys to do the same. Suck it up, wait it out, let your body heal, eat healthy, sleep properly, work out to the extent that you can, to the amount that you are limited of performing certain exercises, and just yeah, push through it. So the takeaway of this video is suck it up and wait it out. And as time will pass, your body will heal. So it's been 9 months for me now. I will give you guys an update in, let's say, between 1 and 3 months, because I don't see the point of giving an update every 2 weeks or every week, because recovery is very, very, very slow, extremely slow. And I don't think by giving you guys weekly updates that that I will be able to give you guys significant results or significant news. So yeah. If you have this condition, I definitely know what you're going through, but I do believe that with time, our bodies will heal and that we will be able to return to our prior strength levels and full functionality. So, guys, stay strong. We're in this together. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, if you want to see updates, not only about Parsonage Turner syndrome, but also about fitness tips, hormone optimization, maybe some lifestyle stuff that I'll put on the channel, definitely subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.